the network at CNN has been going through a struggle with their launch of their application to CNN Plus. I mentioned this in my video I did about CNN having low ratings, but I have an article that I'm finna read an excerpt from. So here's a voiceover. Okay, this is a voiceover of a few pieces of the article that I'm finna read. This article is from Mediaite. It will be linked in the box below, description box. According to a report in Axios on Tuesday, CNN CEO Brad Fawar has been succeeded by Neil Chargani, butchered that name, Discovery's current CEO for streaming and international, as part of what Axios terms a broader finance team restructuring. And I'm sure you guys have heard of Discovery and Warner Media. They have merged. And I know that's very important for a wrestling show I watch that has to do with Warner Media. But yeah, so that's what the next part's talking about. Further, inside CNN executives think the launch has been successful. So CNN thinks it's going good. But the next sentence goes to say Discovery executives disagree. According to the report written by media reporter Sarah Fisher, who noted that CNN Plus has roughly 150,000 subscribers so far. That is very low. When you heard the 150,000 subscriber count that CNN Plus has, it is very low. Turns out people don't want to spend their money to hear foolishness and lies. Turns out people don't really like you, CNN. You just really a channel that come with basic cable packages. You just a channel that people don't want to fuss up the money for. These people too busy. They got to spend their money on inflation, gas, trying to find jobs because of y'all, CNN. That's the truth of the matter. So these people ain't paying CNN Plus. They got to worry about their own lives to where they can fix and work up and develop their lives back because they listen to CNN. They voted for Biden. And now we here where we at, where you got so many problems in the country. You got, like I said, inflation, you got high gas prices, people losing jobs, more companies going automotive, automatic mode, the self-checkout going rampant, which really started back in the Obama administration, had a spike. So if people do research about that, you'll figure out that's why a lot of, when you call a company, they're automated, because why hire them when I can just get the robot? I ain't got to fight for 15. I ain't got to worry about no protest. I ain't got to worry about no lawsuit coming from some woke customer service clerk or some, lawsuit against my business and the company that I've made. So yes, CNN, I don't have no sympathy for you. And this is where it's finna turn bad. CNN think it's going good. It ain't going good. Y'all can't talk about Trump or DeSantis enough to where y'all can get y'all numbers back up. Because they were the main reasons why y'all numbers were high anyways. CNN was the main one. But when Biden come on CNN, it's, like I said, what's your favorite ice cream color? How was your day? Oh, happy day. Happy Monday. All this foolishness. People don't want to hear that. And people can see how one-sided y'all are at CNN. People can see how crooked Chris Cuomo was. People just see it. And it's just simple as that. When it's time to put money up, that's when you see if people really like you or not. And CNN, people do not like you. And I believe Warner is a company who historically, Discovery, one of the two, they don't like to spend a lot of money. They just rather the product speak for itself. Now, correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. So with them two merging together, CNN, what? One of y'all your little app gonna have to go. This article went on to mention about it being on Roku. Look, I know way more people got Fire Sticks than Roku. So is that supposed to be some type of an accomplishment? I think not. So CNN Plus, this is the beginning of the downfall for CNN Plus, in my opinion. We'll see how things play out. Maybe their numbers will boost, but I don't see it. And 150,000 people, how y'all people, I'm surprised they got that high of number. 150,000 idiots who paid to hear lies, pay to hear misinformation, pay to be lied to. They pay to be spit in the face, So, CNN Plus is a complete failure. And I saw this article, maybe a couple days ago, and Jack Posobiec posted about it on his Twitter, about CNN Plus it being a failure and how they had a long-term plan for it. Just stop. Because if it was the other way around, if it was Fox or any other network, CNN would be bashing them, talking about how they numbers are this and that, and how people aren't this and that. So we got the same objective knowledge. Once it hits the internet, it's fair game. Anybody can talk on it. So I got to make this video, CNN, to get on y'all heads once again. The NYC shooter liked a CNN page, Don Lemon's page. I mean, and he ain't the first. A lot of these CNN watchers and shills, you're going through something. Look, like meditation. That's what I had to go through when I realized a lot of the liberal lies that I grew up believing. I had to go through meditation. I had to get myself right within before I could come and speak about conservative, being conservative. Never voting for Democrats, but grew up watching Democrats. So at the same time, you got to work on yourself. Don't blame, Trump and Biden. They just figures. Worry about your local elections and worry about yourself internally. Fix whatever you got going on with you. Therapy is great. I'm glad people like Kevin Samuels talk about therapy being maintenance. It's okay to go to therapy. It's really nothing. It's really nothing. So so this same thing goes in politics. Because when I was liberal, I was depressed. Long story, but I don't. That's a long story. But the same thing. Once you get out of that, once you stop playing the victim card, you bounce back right on top. CNN, your app is trash. I mean, the people see it. Yeah, even Discovery sees it. So I mean, I'm done with this video. This is Digital Jordan. Hit that like button, drop a comment, hit the like button, hit the dislike button. I don't care. With dislike, I don't care. So sub to the channel, drop a comment, road to 1,000 subscribers. I'm out.
Dan Tanner.